Robot trigger systems deactivated.
찬란히 빛나는 너의 이름 일기장 속에 나의 맘속에 I wouldn't change anything 이대로 시간을 돌린대도 나 지금 이대로 처음부터 소중히 담아온 나의 이야기 내게 달려가 꽉 안아줄 거야 오늘은 말할게 I love you till the end It's more than just a feeling 이렇게 말해줘 Oh yeah I've been waiting for your love
Hello. Welcome, Chaos crew member, Barn Bunny.
조금씩 커져가는 love You have no idea I wouldn't change anything 이대로 시간을 돌린대도 여기 이곳으로 너만을 향한 날 고다 내게 달려가 꽉 안아줄 거야 오늘은 말할게 I love you till the end It's more than just a feeling 이렇게 말해줘
Hello. Welcome, Chaos crew member, General Bunnis Skunk.
이 마음이 너에게 닿기를 I am here for you I am all for you 나의 손을 잡아 나를 바라봐 변하지 않아 널 향한 내 마음 It's more than just a feeling
Hello. Welcome, Chaos crew member, Advtech.
I've been waiting for your love. Been waiting for your love. I've been waiting for your love.
I tried so hard to let go, writing poetry and rhymes just to get you off my mind. It's
Yo, what
Hello.
is up with this
Welcome,
music?
Chaos crew member.
Hold on.
Massacre starts.
Why is this so sad? Hold on. What is up with this music? Hello? Give me. Sure, I don't know. Woo! Oh my goodness. Hello everybody. Welcome back to the stream. It's kind of hot in here actually. It's kind of, hold on, let me crack a window. Oh, wait, is that a Chinook? Oh, we have a Chinook outside? No freaking way. Wow, it's
Hello. Welcome, Chaos crew member, Bunny _
we have a Chinook going through today. That's sick. Oh, I love Chinooks. For those of you guys who don't know what a Chinook is like cool, refreshing air that's warmed up from the mountains. So it literally feels like air-conditioned warm air. I don't know how to put that. I don't know how to describe that better, but
Welcome,
yeah.
Chaos Crew member,
Ooh.
Storm of
Ooh,
Shadows.
that feels good. That feels great. Hello, everybody. Let me show you guys this. I did a thing. I did a thing. This is about like I don't know how many inches is that. I don't know how many. It's like at least 2 inches. At least 2 inches. That's right, guys. I've hacked off some hair. I hacked off some hair. Let me just show you guys. You know, it wasn't a whole lot either. To be totally honest with you. Look. Wasn't even a whole lot. It was just like nothing happened. Nothing happened. I feel like I cut off nothing. I feel like I didn't cut off anything. So I'm thinking maybe we cut off some more. But first, let me say hi to literally everyone. Let me get hi to everyone. Hello, Bunny K, how's it going? Barn Bunny, hello. Hello, Jenna Bunny Skunk, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream, guys. Advanced Tech, how's it going? Massacre Starts, hello. Welcome back, everybody. So good to see you guys again. Storm of Shadows, how's it going? All 7 of us. Yeah, all 7 of you guys. Yeah, I missed out on Wednesday's stream. There was a lot going on. Kenny, go see a professional. Don't cut your hair. What do you mean? It's just hair. It'll grow back. It'll come back. So you got rid of your split ends? Is that what I did? I literally, okay, let me explain to you guys why I did this. Okay? There's a good reason for why I did this. I've been having headaches. Okay? I've been having headaches lately. And literally everywhere I go, it's just like hair getting caught on things. I'm sitting on the couch and my hair gets caught on my back. And then like what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was soldering one time and one of my strands fell down and literally got caught in the soldering iron and just like frizzed off. Like hair is just like I don't know, guys. Hair just gets in the way of a lot of things. One day it won't grow back. Well, that'll be an interesting day. We'll cross that bridge when we cross it. But yeah, I was like, hair just gets caught in everything. I was driving the other day, opened the window for 2 seconds, hair all over my face. I'm just like, what is wrong with this? And you know what the worst part is? The worst part in all of this is like I literally have headaches. Like, you know that feeling where your hair feels like it's like getting pulled from its roots? That's kind of what I feel like. I feel like my hairs are pulling at my brain. And I don't know, guys. I'm having a mental breakdown. I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know if I can handle like right now, look, right now. I'm trying to move my head forward. No, hair's caught on the chair. Just rip it out of its socket. I don't know how girls do this, or anyone with long hair does this. I don't know. I'm starting to lose it, guys. I'm losing it. Go see a professional, get a haircut. You'll feel better afterwards. Should we? Should we go get a haircut? But yeah, the worst part is the headaches, though. The worst part is the headaches. It's been driving me bonkers. I wake up with headaches. I go to sleep with headaches. And like, it's all just from like my hair getting tangled, or like I have to like tug on it, or like it just, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with my hair. And I think I'll just slice it right off. Hey, what's up, Karma? Yeah, I'm thinking of just slicing it all off. Just one go, you know? I've already sliced off a good chunk, but maybe I'll cut some more. You know, just like cut until it's good. I don't even know if there's a good hair salon nearby. Kenny, getting headaches like that is not normal. Yeah, I don't know why, but like I've been getting tons and tons of headaches. I don't know. It won't be helping, but if it doesn't sound like a hair thing, yeah. I don't know. I will say though, after I cut off like a good chunk of it, it doesn't get as caught anymore on things, and it doesn't get like as tangled anymore. So maybe that's a good thing. Like I thought about this, guys, and this hair has been with me for like 3 years. Isn't that crazy? Like this hair probably came out of my body years ago. Years. Are you hydrated enough? You know, I could probably do better. I get really bad headaches if I skip meals. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. Yeah, that hair has been with you longer than you've known each other, Kenny. I know, right? That hair has been. Maybe it was time for it to go. Maybe it was time for it to just let it go. You know what I mean? It's time for it to just disappear. Those are some long pubes. Yeah, I know. If my pubes are that long, it's over for me, guys. It's over. But yeah, guys, how you guys doing? Welcome back to the stream. I'm so sorry I missed on Wednesday. So many things just happened, and I'm just like, you know what? Instead of rushing back, I'm just gonna take my time. I think you should look for some sort of hair salon, Kenny. It would better get someone to do it for you. Start taking notes when they're getting worse and better. Lie, it can always grow back. That's the bright side. True. Until I'm bald. Until I'm bald, and then it won't grow back. I think Wednesday streams are just cursed. Yeah, Wednesday was there's so much going on, guys. There's so much going on, but that's okay. We're just doing our best, you know? I'm not hard on myself anymore, or try not to be. And I'm just kind of I'm going with the flow. I'm going with the flow. But yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. Oh my goodness. Who here has watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? Does your mother's father have hair loss? No, no one in my family really has hair loss. Dun, dun. Hey,
Hello.
Sunshine, how's it going?
Chaos crew member, Sunshine Shadow.
The cartoon? Heck yeah, the cartoon and the new Netflix live action. Then you probably won't lose it? Okay, that's good to know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I should just go short hair, you know? Maybe I should just go short hair. Maybe there's a new hairstyle, new me, you know? I just started the second episode. Oh my god, is it good? I haven't started it at all. I have like 0 time. I really want to though. Like, okay, you don't tell me if it's good or bad as a whole right now. Just tell me, has it started off well? Did they correct everything from the M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong fiasco? That's all I'm asking. 2 episodes a week for movie nights. I think I'm gonna try getting some more movie nights back in because I want to watch it again. They already ruined Sokka. Well, how did they ruin Sokka? Sokka's the best character. They did some backstory and the fight styles are good. Okay. Phew. And they say Aang, right? Like, Aang is the only one that they pronounce his name right? Uncle Iroh, you take that back. Oh, you know what, General Bunny Skunk? You're right. Uncle Iroh is the best character. Sokka is the next best character. No, yeah, the next best character. He has the most redemption arc. You know, he has the most growth. I really like that about him. I think they call him Aang. Okay, good. Because I remember the live action M. Night Shyamalan Dingdom called him Ong. Ong. Oh, jeez. They changed Sokka so he isn't sexist. Wait, was Sokka sexist? No, I don't. You know what? I don't think so. Let me think back. I don't think he was sexist. I think he was immature. Because I think they were all super young and immature, and I think Sokka, instead of calling him like a sexist, I think he reflects more of just like the young male mind. You know? I don't know. I wouldn't call him sexist. I think that's going like a really extreme. I think that's more like I think it's more of just like, oops, sorry. Oh, I just totally botched that. Hold on. Let me, you know what? I feel like instrumental today. I don't want to listen to people's voices. Instrumental. There you go. Especially towards Suki. Yeah, he was very like, he was a very frail male mind when he met Suki. But you know, and the funny thing is, I think I don't want to spoil this for anyone. But I think he definitely grew as a person, because I think that his perspective in the early days, where like he's like very like mean to Suki and like telling her, like, I remember there's episodes where he's like, girls can't fight, but she kicked his ass. And then later on in the series, he like put on like the dress and the makeup and everything like that, and he's like, he really respected him afterwards. I think that's like a very like, as yeah, I wouldn't call it sexist. I guess if you look at it purely as like he is like an adult male, I can see that being sexist. But if you look at it as him being like a teenager or even like a preteen, I'm like, I mean, when I was growing up, I also thought the same thing, you know, like girls can't throw balls, and like when you're like picking teammates for dodgeball, you definitely wouldn't pick the girls first. You know, like I kind of had the same mentality. But yeah, I wouldn't go as far to say he was like sexist, you know. But I will say that his ideas were sexist. But that's my take on it, anyways. Yeah. That's my take on it, you know. I think what was said was sexist, but I wouldn't start labeling people. That's kind of like my take, you know. It's a hot take. We can debate it all I want, but I try not to label anyone. I try not to like pin people to like things and like condemn them for things they've done. You know, I try to see the picture as a whole. And I think the picture as a whole is that Sokka grew as an individual, and by the end of the series, I think that helped him become a better person. So that in that case, I'm a little sad to hear that they removed that. Was there a reason why they removed that? Was there a reason why they removed that? Because I thought that was a really cool growing point for him, like as a character. Yeah, did they ever say they're like, we're removing that? Let's see. Sokka's so sexist in the first season. Yeah, a lot of his comments were very sexist. but then he grew. Yeah, I think that's yeah, that's what I like about it. I think there's growth to it. I wouldn't like him as much if he didn't have that. If he was perfect right away, I wouldn't like him as much. Yeah, that's called sexism. Okay. He was. I didn't remember either, but he claimed a couple of times that women can do something because they're women. Yeah, that sounds like something a young boy would say. He was sexist in the sense he didn't have any other viewpoint. Yeah. Yeah. What have you done, Lynn? Lynn, I'm like slowly every day just chopping off like an inch. Every day I'm just like just a little bit. I hate to say it, Kenny, there's no justification. Yeah, I'm not saying there is a justification. I'm not saying there is a justification for anything. I'm just saying, like, I like that part. I like that I personally like that part about him and about his character. That's what I think, anyways. Yeah, Sokka yelling Toph. I can't remember the siege of Ba Sing Se. Just bend the slurry, woman. Okay, you gotta admit that no other character could say that phrase in that way. You know what I mean? Especially in this day and age. Like, okay, this is a hot topic now. But I sort of, there are a couple of like movies that didn't age well. White Chicks being one of those movies. Did not age well. The jokes didn't age well. But yeah, I think, and this is like totally just in my opinion, but I feel like people are a little too sensitive nowadays. You know? I feel like people are a little bit too touchy with those things. And a lot of those things aren't like, I don't know, like, especially with remakes. Remakes are difficult because the jokes and the ideologies and stuff that were made way back when probably would not fly nowadays. Don't go cancel, Kenny. No, don't worry. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. That's not my viewpoint, right? My viewpoint is that when you're looking at like things like remakes, for example, right? It's sort of hard to capture some of those older ideas. You know? Privileges is showing, you know, it could be. But I don't know. I guess in a way I'd like to explore and see more. You know, I'd like to see more. And I think if it's, you know, I feel like when there's maybe I can use an example that's better for this. I think there are so many different situations in the world that it's impossible to say what's right and what's wrong. You know, because everyone's a little bit different. You know, everyone goes through a different path in life. But I will say one thing. I feel like if you hide things from people, I feel like that doesn't do a whole lot. You know, let's just say you have a young boy, a young man growing up in today's day and age, and they're going through high school, and you know, they're a little bit sexist. We'll use this example as a good example because this is a great example. They're a little bit sexist, and they're tuning into the latest renditions of TV shows, movies, and in a way, if in this case Sokka was just perfect from the start, I don't know if like a person, a young man would be like, oh yeah, you know, like I see myself in Sokka, and as Sokka grows and develops, you know, that's like a lesson for both Sokka and myself. I'd like to see more of that. You know, I'd like to see more branched opportunities for people to connect with characters and learn those lessons, you know, like just like how like growing up. Oh, there's like a motorcycle outside. Like growing up, it's like it's easier to connect with like some of the like the Disney princesses or whatever your idols may be. I feel like when you are able to connect with them and their flaws, I feel like when they learn their lessons, you also end up learning those lessons. And that's what I think anyways. I'd like to see more of those things, and depending on how they're done, it could change, you know, but I like to see those moments where people really connect with, you know, characters and stories, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, like I see that point now. But on the other side, if you just cut out parts of characters because you're afraid of offending someone, because you can't really form an opinion without, you know, being offensive. If you cut out those parts, it becomes more difficult for people to connect with them, especially the people who are experiencing the same things. You know what I mean? That's just my take on it. Like, for example, when I'm at the like schools and stuff, and I'm talking to teenagers who want to be influencers, right? They want to be YouTubers, they want to be influencers, TikTok famous, or whatever the case may be, right? They have they have like a lot of things that they want to aspire to be. And I oftentimes will tell them that it's difficult. You know, like I tell them not about the successes. I talk to them about things like, oh, like these are the things that I've had to learn. These are the mistakes that I made. This is the kind of person I was before. This is how I thought before. And telling those students about those things that I've changed from, but who I used to be, it really helped them connect to that, because it let them know that, oh, you know, like he was just like me back then, or he's just like me now. You know, they tend to connect with that a lot more, and you know, that's how I see it nowadays. So when I talk to people, I don't just tell them like, oh yeah, like grind and work and be busy all the time and always be on time for things and make sure that you're always, you know, you're always growing and your numbers always stay steady and etc. etc. Instead of doing those things and telling these students these things, I tell them about things like, oh yeah, like some days I don't feel like streaming, you know, some days I don't feel like being on the internet, you know, like some days I feel like I have two different personalities that I'm juggling against, you know. Some days I feel like I'm trying to, you know, like be an online personality but also be me, you know. Or like little things like, oh yeah, like there was this stalker problem that I had. All these little problems, all these little things about myself, even like my own personality, where I'm like, oh yeah, I was not that confident, you know. I was not that confident, or I used to have different viewpoints on things. Like I'll be the first to say, like, I struggled with things like giving people a chance. You know, some people are late bloomers, some people are they gotta warm up to you, you know, and everyone's a little bit different. And I used to take people at face value too much, and I would write them off, right? I wouldn't give them a chance. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I feel like when I shared those like mistakes, people connect with them, and then when I told them like the outcome and how I adjusted, I feel like people really learned a good lesson that way, as opposed to just being like, no, you just got to be perfect from the start. You know, that's my take on it. That's sort of like my learning now, yeah, as opposed to just trying to be perfect. Redemption story, yeah, redemption stories, you know. It's like training data in AI. You have to feed it data. If you overfit it, then you will have to cut back the data and fit it right. Yeah, but AIs are not humans. You know, like when you're dealing with people, there's a whole lot more. There's a whole lot more. I think that they could have kept some parts of his character development from an animation series, like women can fight, and have him learn that way. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say that what they did was right. I just say that that was what was done, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed his learning from that. I'm not touching this. I would be definitely offend someone. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to have an opinion without offending someone, but I respect that everyone can have an opinion, and I will never be offended, you know, for you having an opinion. I do not think it should be an offensive thing to have flawed characters, especially when you grow and learn. I agree, Barney K. I agree. I agree that like having flawed characters should not be offensive. Because in the actuality, we're all a little flawed. We all have our flaws. Humans have flaws. People have flaws. You know? So I guess the real question is like, the real question then becomes, how do we teach people to learn and grow from their flaws? That's the big question. How are we going to have character growth and redemption arcs if all characters are perfect? They'd probably be the same. That's boring. I think so too. Yeah. You know? I think so too. I think in the world of TV, in the world of media, I think when people are their genuine selves, even if they're wrong, even if they're bad, even if they're whatever you want to say.
Chaos crew member, Lino.
You know? Even if I risk being offensive to people, this is my honest opinion. This is. You know, if people don't like it, they don't have to like it. But this is my honest opinion. And, you know, if things change and if I learn and grow from it, then even better. But I'm not going to go on the internet or in the world and just, you know, pretend to be perfect. You know, even some days, yeah, I do have, I mean, this is going to be a little bit exposing for myself, but you guys remember the whole fiasco? The whole fiasco with the internet and everything and the running the cables? There was one thing that happened that I never told you guys. One of those issues was that the exterior line to my building was being set up by a lady. Okay? And it's not the fact that she was a lady that was an issue. But she did not want to deal with old buildings because they're dusty, they're gross, they're muddy. She didn't want to deal with that. I know, right? And I was actually told a lie the first time that she came, and she's like, oh yeah, like the top of the roof has ice on it and it's just too dangerous and it's too slippery, etc., etc., etc. And I was like, okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. You know, we'll wait until it heats up again. And then I told my building manager, and she went up there and she had to talk to this lady. And she was the one who found out that the lead technician just didn't want to deal with the mud and grime and dirt. And yeah, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. But I will say, like, in my mind, I'm like, you should just get in there, you know, like get in there and just do your job, please. But she was very adamant that it wasn't very ladylike for her to have to do those things. And in my head, the first thought that came to my head was like, okay, then just get a guy to do it then. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be totally honest. You know, and it wasn't like a sexist thing, but it was just like one of the thoughts that came to my mind. I was like, if you're not gonna do it, just get someone who will. Just get someone, please. I just want internet. Like, I'm not asking for much here. I just want internet. So, I mean, I'm not perfect either. You know, but yeah, I'm gonna learn. I'm getting better and better slowly, and that's okay. That's okay. Joffrey from Game of Thrones. Oh my god, Lynn. Oh my goodness. Oh, don't even get me started with that. Yes, Kenny, we're all people, but I mean, like, media is like the AI in this case. We're trying to adjust their content to be more sensitive to changes in the world, and they're overfitting. Ah, I see what you mean. In that case, I agree. I agree that yeah, media is they're overreacting. Overadjusting is the proper term for that. Advanced, that's a good point. The actor ended up getting so much hate in real life that he tried posing with puppies to show that he wasn't actually his character. See, that's the thing too, guys. We forget that these people are acting. You know what I mean? Guys, they're acting. They're literally on his script was probably like, Sokka is sexist. Like, pretend to be more sexist. I think that's silly. I think that's silly that people would attack the actor for a character that was written as da 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 da. You know, like you list the worst movies in history, and the actor probably read the line and was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me?" And then they look at the other hand, and it's a paycheck, and they're like, "Damn, are you kidding me?" damn, you know, like, they're actors. That's crazy. That's crazy. My view of my view today is that they're trying to fix the previous generation and take root of "I won't raise you like I did my parents did," and we swung too far the other way. Lie. I can see that. The previous generation was everything but feelings, and now it's nothing but feelings. I don't know if it's nothing but feelings, but feelings definitely play a lot more in the small minority of vocal people. Yeah. Okay, but I hate people doing something wrong or bad or suck at their job and you say something about it and they blame. Yeah, okay, that's something too. I oftentimes. Oh my god! I never told you guys about this lady. Do you guys know what STEM is? You guys know what STEM is? Science, technology, engineering, mathematics, STEM. Oh my god, I had this one lady, who like, they're trying to add arts to it, so they're trying to call it STEAM, right? So they're adding arts to it, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Not my place to say like whatever. It's an acronym for things, right? But they were trying. There's this one lady. I met her at the Telespark, and she was like, "Oh yeah, what do you feel about women in STEM?" And I'm like, "Women in STEM is great. You know, that's just like people in STEM. That's how I view it. People in STEM. You know, anyone can be part of STEM." And they were asking me these questions about like, yeah, what about the majority of people in STEM who are males? I'm like, what about it? You know, what about males in STEM? And
Hello, welcome. Chaos
and she was
Crew
like, yeah,
member,
what do you
Matt.efx art.
what do you think about that? I'm like, Wes, me too. I have no idea how gender has to do anything with STEM. And I was like, it's good to have both male and female individuals in STEM. I was very confused about this. But you know what was happening? She was fishing for an answer that she wanted to hear. She was fishing for like a specific response from me. And I was like, I was so confused. I was so lost. And I, by the end of it, like, she was upset at me for not answering her question. And she told me, she's like, are you not answering because you're part of the 95% of male demographic in STEM? I'm like, what? Not answering what? What do you want from me? what do you want from me? It's crazy. I was like, what the heck? I didn't know there was such a big divide either. as a creative as the next person, but keep art out of STEM. I'm all for adding art back into STEM. I think there are good and bads for both arguments. You know, I think STEM as a whole works really well as it is right now. And this is not because I'm a man. I just think as a whole right now, it works really well. When you add art back into it, I feel like it does two things. Two positive things and two negative things. I feel like when you add art back into STEM, like not back into, but you add art into STEM, two positives happen. You know, you modernize it a little bit, and you bring it up with the rise of technology and social media, which is great. But you also are more inclusive into things that are STEM related, but not like technically STEM. You know what I mean? And and one of the great examples of this is what is it? Oh God. Well, I just had an example off the top of my head. Construction. That's it. Construction and design. Like, there are so many things that go into like architecture and construction that it also includes a little bit of art. I'm gonna say it. I think there are great things to it. I think the bad sides to it are that it does dilute the field a little bit. But I mean, you're adding like a fifth element to like a 4 element pie, right? It's natural to have it diluted. And the second thing is, I feel like it misconstrued a little bit. But I might just have an old way of thinking. You know, I might just have an old way of thinking. And that's perfectly okay too. I'm all for adding art back into STEM. Really, Advanced Tech. STEAM? I mean, we technically have art in gaming, but in science, is that a thing? Yes and no. That's where the hard part comes in. Exactly. How do you feel about women in STEM? Is like asking, what do you feel about humans at work? Yeah, exactly, Sunshine. Exactly. In my college, I remember correctly, more men prefer STEM oriented careers than women. It's not sexist. There's no barriers. It's simply a preference. Lie. You know what? That's a good point. You know, that's a good point. That's a really good point, actually. As a man myself, I don't know if it's because I'm a man, but for me personally, yeah, I do prefer STEM. I do prefer science and technology and like, you know, mathematics, but I'm not sure if that's because I'm a man. But I definitely think there are like careers oriented towards men and careers oriented towards women. Not to say that they couldn't do both, but they're just like they are slightly geared that way. You know, things like physical labor. Yeah. I actually one of the things, and this is a true story, by the way. I actually had a chance to talk to a female firefighter, right? And she specifically has talked to me about this because I was explaining to her EV and stuff, and she had asked if I could use a weight gauging protocol. Now, the reason why she asked this is because if there's a burning building, right, and if there's a larger person in the building, she physically cannot carry that person out. Whereas her male counterparts in the profession, a male firefighter, would probably be able to, you know, shoulder mount that person and carry that person out. But she admitted to me, she's like, I don't know if I could carry that person out. Just like a physical difference in her body, right? And I thought to myself, I was like, that's a very interesting thing. Because if there's a person in a building and they are heavy, would they prefer to have a male firefighter rescue them with the chance of them carrying them out? Or would they prefer to have a female firefighter who would possibly struggle with their weight? Very interesting topic, because when you think about the field, and I'm all for female firefighters, and it was very interesting because she was the one who approached me about it. there is an advantage to being a male in like a firefighter field. And I'm not sure about you guys, and I've never been rescued from a building, but I would be. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If I was in a building and my life was in jeopardy, and a female firefighter came in, the thought would cross my mind if she could carry me out. She may be able to. I have no idea. Never been in the situation, but the thought would cross my mind, be like, is she gonna be able to carry me out with both my legs broken? Like, like is oh, it's a thing, you know, like it's a fear that I have, and she may prove me wrong. I hope she does. You know, but I think there are like jobs that are geared differently. Dun, dun. I used to believe that people that achieve a high level of academia were beyond petty social issues. Oh, massacre. When you get up there, it's all petty social issues. Like art could be welding. Ooh, interesting. I never thought about that. You know, I never thought about that. Kind of sounds like she was baiting you to answer she wanted to hear so she can start a fight. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Barn Bunny. But joke's on you. I'm an idiot. Joke's on you. I dealing with humans is hard. You know, you can be creative with STEM, but I also don't like that art has become in recent decades. What has art become in recent decades? There's a large problem with things like this. Bunny Key, really. And when a career is male dominated, it pays well. As soon as women, they pay goes down. Nursing, designers, housekeepers, biologists. Really, Bunny K? I did not know that. As soon as women move in, that pay goes down. Does the pay go down because there's more workers in the field? Or is it because of like a stigma associated with women? I don't know. I'd love for you to answer. I'd love to hear. CAD, computer aided design, CAD, yeah. And even like AI generated like tasks nowadays there's a little bit of an art form to it. Not gonna lie, a little bit of an art form. The question she asked you is like, when people say women can't be mechanics, I know very talented and knowledgeable in the field. I know so many knowledgeable and talented women, like way more talented than me in the field, in a whole different bunch of different fields. Mm-hmm. On the opposite, computer programming only started paying well so that only once men started doing the work instead of women. Interesting. I wonder if it's because they're more, I'm not driven, but like, what is the word for competitive? Men are pretty competitive in nature. The STEM field can stand by themselves, though. I don't feel like art can stand on its own and be the same playing field. I think it'll be a generational thing. That's for sure. So my opinion is that if women are only paid 60% of the wage and their male counterparts are, why should they do 100% of the work? I don't understand that one. I don't understand that. Women are only paid 60% of the wage. Their male counterparts are. Why should they do 100% of the work? Okay. I see your opinion. I offer you this, and this is a very political day. So sorry, guys, but I feel like discussing today. I feel like talking today. I ask you this: is it more important to do the work or to achieve results? Question. Is it more important to simply do the work, or is it more important to achieve results? Because there's a difference there too. So much of this right here. The gear is heavy. A male piss. Oh, one sec. Hello. Hey, just meet me at the door. Okay. One sec, guys. Parts delivery. Hold on. Parts delivery. I didn't have my windows open. I couldn't do the dance. Okay. Sorry about that. Guys, look at this. One of my neighbors left me chocolates. Hold on, let me just hide my address here. And let me just hide their address. It's pretty much a little they left me a little note. It says, "Thank you for being so kind. Here's some snacks we love. Enjoy." Aww! They gave me little snacks. That's cute of them. What had happened was that I always get my parts and stuff delivered to my place. Just trying to build a tortilla slapping machine. And I always get my neighbors' packages as well because they're just like laying outside. So what I do is I just grab their packages and I run to their apartments and I just like drop them off the doors and I leave like little notes for this. Like little notes for them. Just so that they know like you know, like the building is not like full of thieves, you know? That's cute. That's nice. Nestle Munch. That's super nice of them. But yeah, sorry, we're having a heated debate right now. Let's see. I don't want to miss anyone's messages here. I just be like, rescue me. Yeah, rescue me from the fire. If both legs are broken, they're 100% dragging me out. Yeah. A reason why big corporations now have a report in their gender pay disparity because women are typically always underpaid. I agree that women are underpaid. You know, if a man and women would do the exact same job, like exactly the same, the women would be paid 60% dollars and the men would get paid $100. I see. Can I ask you guys this? Can I ask you guys this? And this is a bit of a hot topic. And by the way, guys, since we're debating these, I want you guys to be super respectful of each other. Okay? I will not tolerate any sort of hate. Just because you disagree does not give you the right to hate. Okay? So if we're going to discuss this, we're going to talk about this, you have to be willing to accept that people have different viewpoints and it's okay to disagree. You know, it's okay to disagree. And this is the thing with science, okay? This is a place of science. Okay? This is a place of science. In politics, this never happens, by the way. In politics, you're going to have two politicians with different viewpoints and they're going to butt heads until the end of time. But in science, you can have differing of viewpoints and one person can make a very valid point and the other person would kindly say, "You know what? You have a great viewpoint. I concede my viewpoint." You know, that happens in science. And which is why we need to have scientific minds, you know? We need to understand that there are different viewpoints. Buttery popcorn, yeah, massacres. Just chill. I'm so sorry I started a controversy, but you know what? It is what it is. You know, I'm happy to talk about it. Yeah, I only know American / Canadian because I am Canadian. So I don't know about other countries as well. That's another issue of mine, but it's okay. But anyways, my question for you. If women are underpaid, which I think they are, you know, compared to their male counterparts, if women are underpaid doing the exact same job, right? Why is that? Is it because they are women? Or is it because they have different results? For example, women's NBA. Women's NBA. Arguably, they play great. They're, you know, entertaining to watch. They work hard, but they get paid significantly less. Now, why is that? compared to their male counterparts in the men's NBA? Well, it's because the men's NBA generates like like $16 billion in revenue, where the women's NBA probably only generates, I don't know, say $1 billion. Random numbers, don't know the facts. They generate less money, right? But yeah, is it because they're women or
Hello.
because it's just they
Welcome,
did generate
Chaos
enough
crew member,
money?
Clonate.
That's the thought, you know. Massacre sitting there holding Massacre just sitting there just like holding himself. I think it started historically that women paid a lot less because women were not meant to work according to men government. Our pay hasn't really caught back up. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's a history thing. Popularity, even women don't really watch WNBAs. Yeah, that's another thing too. Popularity, right? And arguably they work just as hard. You know, it's like me. You know, I could be a streamer streaming 7 days a week, massively funny, etc., etc. But am I going to catch up to some of the high-end streamers who just sit there and, you know, shake their butts? Maybe not. You know, maybe not. I wish I did, but maybe not right now. I still haven't figured out what exact topic of the stream is, to be honest. I haven't been listening very well considering I just got here. No worries, Claude. We're just kind of discussing stuff, you know? We're just discussing stuff. Sports is a weird one because there are other factors involved like viewership, sales. Yeah. So which is the thing? It's like, I don't know if it's the fact that they're women that people don't watch. But what if it's just like they just don't generate enough sales? You know? Yeah. But if you're looking at jobs that aren't reliant on other factors, women are paid less. Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. It's far more talking about it's more fair talking about jobs where physical performance doesn't matter. But why is that? You know, why is that? Because physical performance does matter in many jobs that are really high paying, actually. I argue it's neither, based on old white men making decisions due to capitalistic history. Let's see. AKA the result, yeah. It's the shadow joint mind. Yeah, I mean, I know people who'd pay you to shake your butt if only if you after Buddy Kate. Nah. I don't think I'm breaking any sales records with my ass. Let's put it that way. I could be wrong, but women have also been found not to advocate for themselves either, such as asking for a raise. I mean, that's probably a more personal thing. I feel like some women are very vocal and some women are not. Just like some men are very vocal and some men aren't. I know a lot of friends who are struggling with jobs. I know a lot of them who are, you know, like a little bit more shy. So I think it could be a personal thing as opposed to like a gender thing. I think Sunshine means talk about jobs that are not sports. Okay. How about plumbing? Let's use that. Why are there more male plumbers than female plumbers? Genuine question, by the way. Genuine question. I'd love to hear your opinion on it. Why are there more male plumbers than female plumbers? I was just thinking about earlier, like there was a female technician and I was like, okay, so like 50-50 now. But like I only had male plumbers in my entire life. You took the words right out of my mouth. The sports front, both men and women playing the same sport, but the results different, causing different payouts. Yeah, the results are different. That's the problem, right? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have no idea why female volleyball does not have a more viewership than men's volleyball. Men's volleyball is just a series of grunts and guys just like power moving on each other. At least the women have some pizzazz, you know, like some style. It's way more entertaining for me, anyways. A programmer job, a job that isn't physically requires physical, that requires intellect. Men are paid more. Men are paid more in programming. Interesting. Jobs where men, both women do the same thing, the same result. For example, office jobs. Okay. There has been a study that showed that for job advert, okay, if a woman hits 75% of the requirements, she won't apply. But if a man hits 50% of the requirements, he will apply. Oh, really? That's an interesting study. That's a very interesting study. I wonder why that is. Well, hey, let's see. Like, is it because more women have more preferences? Because if I were basing it just on me, I have less preferences, but that might be a personal thing too. You know, I don't need a fancy office. I don't need the fancy stuff. I don't need to have crazy benefits and stuff. I just need a place that works. You know, I guess maybe that's a personal thing. Maybe my personal requirements are low, but I can only gauge based on myself. That's a matter of interest, I think. There are some jobs that men have to be more interested in than women are. Yeah, I guess maybe. Like, it isn't a problem of women asking for a raise. It's a perception. I've seen dozens of women ask for a raise, but held to a standard that I am not yet. I get a raise as a man for no reason. Oh, interesting. Maternity leave and working hours also plays a role in pay wage. Oh. Let's see. I can guess that an environment being full of like M&Ms. What? Like, I wouldn't be interested in being a construction worker, not because I'm a woman, but because I just don't like the work in that field. Yeah, to be honest with you, I wouldn't like to be working in construction either. You see these hands? Like, these hands are programmer hands. They're dainty hands. But I will say this: if I was down on my luck and I had nothing left, I would 100% work in construction. I would be at a construction yard right now. If I had no other options, I would be there right now. The point I was making earlier is that the job is more respected when it's male dominated. Programming was low. It was a low paying menial task until men started doing it. Can I say one thing? I get that. Bunny K stated that the point what I was making earlier was that a job is more respected when it's male dominated. Programming was a low paying menial women's task until men started doing it. I will say one thing. In today's field, being a programmer in today's field, I will say it is extremely, extremely competitive. It is extremely competitive. You know, when it used to be like menial tasks, right? It wasn't as competitive. Anyone could do it. Data analyst, database entries, like these little tasks were very much like not as aggressive as they were today. Being in today's field, I feel so much pressure to perform. And if I don't perform, I'm booted. I'm replaced. Because there's someone out there who could do it better. So I have to be extremely competitive in my performance metrics. Like if I were to make something and it didn't perform as well as someone else, they would obviously go with the other option, right? There's no discrepancies between programmers. But yeah, I definitely can see that. It's like, and the funny thing is, I can only tell you guys what I see in today's field. I can't tell you about the world and the world economics, right? But when I first started learning programming back in engineering, maybe 7 students out of 30 were females, right? Because women didn't want to do the menial jobs. Women didn't want to do these little like automated jobs, right? Nowadays in today's field, I personally don't see any women in my field of work in AI development. And it's not because they don't exist, but in my immediate vicinity of the dozens and dozens of people I talk to, very seldomly are they female. I don't know why that is. You know? I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's just like competition was really fierce or they lost interest or whatever the case may be. That's just what happened, and that's kind of the trend I've seen. And so the people I work with nowadays, and the people who I get a chance to talk to, they're extremely competitive. They have very, very high standards for every project. And yeah, it's tough. It's tough. And I can see why some men dominate in that field, because I feel like men have like a, I don't know, there's like a competition thing that I feel is happening.
Hello.
But I mean, if you guys can
Welcome,
explain that to me,
Chaos crew member.
that'd be way
Mr.
better.
Sad.
Yeah, that's something I've noticed though. That's something I've started to slowly realize. Dun dun. Dun dun. But yeah, I wonder if that's like a thing. I wonder if that, like, if competition is a thing, you know? And I mean, I know a lot of women who are competitive, but not to the same degree as like many of my male friends. But again, I can only base it on my personal experience, right? And I'm sure if we looked at, you know what, I'm pretty sure if we looked at like overall global metrics, we might have like a better average of what's really happening, a better sense of what's happening like globally. But yeah, I have not looked into any of those. I think because there are women engaging in jobs that typically male, then they get treated differently, and it's hard. Yeah, I think there is some like stigma against women in certain fields. I think there are some like old-timey people who are in the past age who just haven't adjusted yet. I will say that too. Because plumbing takes more physical strength, more oriented towards men because they're naturally stronger. I'm not a plumber, so I wouldn't know. But maybe. The point I was making earlier is jobs more respect. Okay, that's the one I just read. Okay, good. I haven't missed much. Sorry, I'm working through everyone's comments. So sorry, guys. It's taking slower than I thought. Some of you guys are writing essays for me out here. I get all sorts of stories from women I work with about the sexual harassment they have gone through. Industry, TV, movies, and gaming. Oh my god, Matt. We don't even want to talk about Blizzard right now. Holy smokes. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Sad? I feel like we haven't talked about what it's like working in a... Okay, Lynn's got a good point here. Let's see. I feel like we haven't talked about what it's like working in a predominantly male workplace and sexual harassment. Okay. Yeah, I think that ties back to like... I think that ties back to like the older generation, the past generation of people who just... You know what I think? I think once you're past 40 years old, I feel like you're generally who you are. You know what I mean? Like, you don't change much as a person past 40. You grow as an individual, but I think your personality matrix kind of stays the same. And I feel like a lot of beliefs get stuck in, you know? And I could be wrong. I'm just making up the number 40, but like once you're past a certain age, I feel like you're locked into who you are. And I think that people can change, but I think most people don't. And I think that's like the reason why a lot of the workplaces, the workforce, I think the workforce isn't turning over as fast as the modern day age is changing. Probably also why less women apply for male dominated jobs, because who wants to be the first and only woman place full of men? True. I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to change it to a female oriented job right now. A female dominated job, actually. That would be that'd be a lot of change for me. Dun, 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 dun. Everyone who's tuning in is like, "What is happening?" Sorry, guys. We're in a discussion right now. Programming is definitely a great example to work on for this discussion, because there's no factors that differentiate between male or female programmers, yet there's still a pay difference. Yeah. Let me tell you guys this. When I was in Hawaii, I did a meet and greet with some people who wanted to be programmers. One of them was female. One of them was a girl. She was 17, just about to graduate high school and thinking about which university she wanted to go to. And one of the things that she had asked me was, which specialization in software engineering, that's like the general broad thing, software engineering, is the best fit for me. And I had asked her, I was like, what do you mean by best fit? Like, what do you mean by that? And she had mentioned, she's like, oh yeah, she doesn't want to be like worked like a dog. She didn't want to be like programming for like 16 hours a day. She didn't want to be like stuck in a desk, and she didn't want to be like, like stuck at a computer all day. She wanted to work in a more friendly environment. And she's like, yeah, I also want to get some fresh air and have like good work-life balance. And I told her, I was like, you could have all of that in software engineering. You could have all of that in being a programmer, but it's very not likely. You know what I mean? Like, you're entering a field that's not conducive to the kind of work environment. And I didn't want to dissuade her. I didn't want to, just push her to something else, right? But there's a bit of a reality to the fact that coding all day requires a lot of stamina, a lot of brain power, a lot of problem solving. There's going to be nights where you're thinking about problems literally all day long and you're going to have no results. People are going to yell at you for things that are done wrong. People are going to there's going to be consequences of mistakes, right? There are going to be people who apply to take over your jobs. There are going to be companies who say, I can do that better, faster, and for less. And therefore now your job is at stake and you have to step up and perform. Programming has evolved in that sense, and software engineering has evolved in that sense, where if you're not keeping up, if you're not staying at the forefront of it, there are others able to replace you. And especially nowadays with AI technology, the companies are looking at replacing full-on departments using just AIs. You look at gaming companies, some companies want to remove all the scripted the scripted NPCs and stuff. They want to remove all that and put it in with generative AI companions who can talk to you and like have conversations within the game, within the premise of the game. So whole departments are being like unraveled for those things too. It's an insane time. So it's definitely a growing field. So when I heard all of her like parameters, I was like, try software engineering, try programming, but if it doesn't fit what you want your life to be like, don't be afraid to change. That's the kind of message I wanted to send to her. Yeah, no worries. I'm very glad to have an honest action discussion. Yeah. And this is the whole thing. We're having a discussion, right? We're having a talk. It's okay. And we're going to have different opinions. So, but that's the cool part. Because different opinions means that there's different opportunities to grow. And I'm all in for that. The pink tax, the fact that feminine hygiene period products are considered luxury goods, are taxed at a higher bracket. That's why it's fighting this battle. Yeah. Storm, the pink tax is a real thing. The pink tax is a real thing. I went to go buy a Gillette Fusion Pro Glide, and I looked in the aisle, and my nice silver and blue Gillette Fusion Pro Glide, okay, with its like 7 blades and it's like articulating like hand saws and shit. That thing was cheaper than the basic ass 5-bladed pink ball head shaver for women. I don't know why. Don't make the rules, but that's what I saw. Okay, my Terminator thing was less expensive than that pink one. I was like, that's crazy. It's a real thing. It happens. But you know what also happens? Subway. The tax system in our country is so messed up sometimes that even like bread, like Subway, will be taxed differently, whether it's a dessert bread or like a grocery bread, based on how much sugar content there is in there. Who knew, right? And if companies are smart with their marketing and with their practices and with their advertisements, they will literally drop their products to a different tax bracket and save more money. That's crazy. Crazy. Byron, you work at Subway? Oh no. oh, I'm not saying oh no because you work at Subway, but oh no because I could not live with myself smelling the smell of Subway all the time, because I would literally eat Subway all the time. The smell would waft into my house and I would come home and I would still order Subway. It's just, oh, they got the smell right at Subway. Whoa, I didn't know anything about that. Yeah, it's a true fact. It's a true fact, and there was a huge debate about this, and the companies just do that because they want to move into different tax brackets, right? Groceries are taxed differently from luxury goods, which are taxed differently from like dessert goods and baked goods, right? There's even like, by the way, if you buy a cold Subway sandwich, it is taxed differently than a hot Subway sandwich, because a hot Subway sandwich is considered a product, like a food item product, like something that's been like created, whereas a cold sandwich is considered to be closer to groceries because nothing's produced out of it. Isn't that crazy? Taxes are weird. Taxes are crazy. About the smell, they didn't get it right. They get it right. If I understand correctly, they released the smell of the ovens in the surroundings. Yes, they do. They wafted it into the vents too. It's crazy. All right, I'm gonna jump to present day stuff. Just a normal discussion talking, you know? Women's clothes are bullshit. Too expensive, crap quality, and no pockets. Lie. I'm agreeing with you. Women's clothing. As a man who's put on women's clothing, don't ask why. There are 3 things I want to say about women's clothing. Okay? 3 things. Number 1, where are your pockets? Where are your pockets? How am I supposed to fit a phone, my keys, my AirPods in those tiny little pockets? Okay? Number two, okay? Why is it so high up our butt cheeks? I get it that it looks better for the booty, but man, is it uncomfortable to feel like you're having a wedgie all day. I'm sorry, ladies, talk to me about it. Like, blink twice if you need help. But some of those booty pants are there. It's like Cataclysm in World of Warcraft. Because fashion is pain. And number 3, your sizes make no sense. What is a number 5? I don't know. What is a number 8? Beats me. But when you go to men's, when we buy jeans or we buy pants, okay? I'm a size 32. I'm a size 32. And you know what the 32 means? It means that my waist is 32 inches in circumference. Well, ain't that nice? Ain't that nice, you know? Like, that's very convenient. I grab a tape measure and then I just put it around my waist and I'm like, oh, looks like a 32. I'll buy a 32. Ain't that a thing? So confusing. So confusing. It comes with fries and a shake. Oh, really, Bunny K? Tell me about these fries and a shake, because I'll go back. This is why I buy jeans from the men's section. Yeah, buy it from Costco. It's cheap too. It's great. It's the worst feeling when you have a wedgie all day. You can't pull out because the fabric is tight. As a man, I sympathize. Okay, it's crazy. How did we get here, Masker? I've been told that I have ADHD. I'm not diagnosed or anything, but just like I've been told that I got some things to talk about. Don't ask why. Now you need to tell us. Wait, Bayarn, if you're on Twitch, come over to YouTube. They're literally we're having epic discussions. I love it over here. Come over to YouTube. Come on over. I started making my own Bunny K. That's amazing. Expand the pockets from like the waist down to the knee. Trust me, when you're able to put a 2x4 in your pocket, you'll love it. Okay, you'll just trust me. You know? A 2x4 in your pocket and you just like walk around like, yep. That's, you know what? Let me show you. Let me I have safety pants on, by the way, so don't judge me. Let me show you guys. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, you take it in the pocket. You like that? It's like pulling out Excalibur, you know? Like it's a wonderful feeling. You know? it's a wonderful feeling. How do you think we feel with the lack of pockets, Kenny? I've been raging, but for you, rage against the man. And the worst size changed by his store. You can have a size M at the store and L the next. Oh my god, really? That's horrible. You asked what a number 5 is. It counts with fries and a shake. Oh, no. Now I want a burger and fries. Oh, man. You know, I bet you 5 guys can fit into my pants. I bet you anything, my pockets are deep enough for 5 guys. You know, okay, I used to ride a motorcycle. And you know what my criteria was? Right? If you know the back of the motorcycle where the seat is, you can actually open up the back of the seat there and it has like a storage compartment. I need it to at least fit a Big Mac and fries. That's like my minimum criteria for a motorcycle. So when I bought my Honda CBR RR 600RR, it can fit exactly 1 Big Mac, medium fries, and on the side, if you squeeze it just right, you can fit in 2 apple pies. I bought that motorcycle right away. Right away, I bought that motorcycle. And so they can sell purses? No, lie, not the purse. You're right. The accessories. Nice bulge there, Kenny. Yeah. That's right. I provide sustenance. So they can't practice witchcraft, not the witchcraft. Please remember how chat thinks. I'm reading chat right now. The pocket, yeah. I also did an ace job on the waistband of that. Really? Massacre, don't hold it in, Massacre. Just let it out. Women's clothes don't have pockets because then they're forced to buy handbags. Oh my god, Storm. Storm, I'm understanding now. I hope that men's clothing doesn't lean that. I love pockets. I love my pockets. Look, watch. An entire camera setup. Let me take off. Let me just take off this guy because I don't want to break that. Camera setup. Bam! I'm a streamer. You like that? Yeah, right there. I can even put the microphone in there too. Oh. If that ain't fashion, I don't know what is. That ain't fashion. I don't know. Hold on, let me. Good flexing on me, Kenny. Yeah, sorry, lie. Sorry. Let me just. Vlog that real quick. Yes. They do call me the Pocket Master. You know what they say? Hey, Jin. I'm here too. YouTube's a little messed up. No worries. MMK, got it. I see you, MMK. Yes. Jin, how's it going? Blink is back. Welcome, guys. Hey, guys, come over to YouTube. You'll get context from chat over on YouTube. That's where all the cool kids are hanging out right now. Quit flexing on me. Sorry, guys. No, like legit women clothing used to have pockets until they realized they could hide stuff in them, so they removed so they can't practice witchcraft. Really? Matt, I wholeheartedly agree. Honestly, every woman should just try men's jeans as a revolt. Again. I understand the problem with no pockets, but why don't people start a company or something where they just make pants for women with pockets? If I made a company right now with big pockets for women, would you buy it? I doubt it. Yeah, me too, MMK. Like, there's gotta be. No, you know what it is. I know what it is. And I've only learned this recently. Okay? It's comfy to wear less. It's comfy to wear just like one piece. Like one big puffy jacket and just pants. But I think it's more stylish to wear like 20 things on you. To have what they consider layers. Right? And I don't think pockets are a layer, you know? Women and women's fashion are like onions. You know, you ever seen Shrek? You know? Shrek. You know, like women's fashion is like an onion. They have layers. You know? That's what I think anyways. I think men with good fashion taste, they're like parfaits. You know, they also have layers. I only wear men's jeans so I can fit entire bottle in my pockets. Oh, oh, Kenny, what camera should I get to replace my webcam with? Oh, advanced tech. Are you is it for streaming, for content creating? What are you thinking here? 2 years ago, let's see, Barn Bunny. 2 years ago, I bought matching PJs for Matt and I. Oh, how cute! When they arrived, the women's pants had pockets and the man's pants did not. I looked at him and said, I looked at him and said, how does it feel? Barn Bunny. I need you to just take your hand, hold up your hand to the screen here, right? I need you to roll your hand like this. I need you to spin the fist 270 degrees, and I just need a solid bam. Well played. well played. Well played. I'm a guy, so no, but would it girl probably? Yeah, see, MMK, I don't know. I don't know why there's no pockets for women. I guess if I were to say anything about women's fashion, I'd say that women's fashion is more eccentric, and they want to highlight the curves. And if there's a bulge from a pocket, I think that detracts from the superficial male stereotypical body in fashion. I think that's why. Kenny, why make it for women? Why not make it gender neutral with sizes and style that anyone can like? You know, Advanced Tech, you're right. Yeah, forget it. You guys want to see my lucky pants? You guys want to see my lucky pants? You thought you were fashion? I am fashion. The company's slow? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, cool. Bam! Yeah, thinking of both streaming and content creator, I have a Logitech C920. Okay. Advanced Tech, listen very carefully. Okay, Advanced Tech, listen very carefully. If you're going to get into streaming, here is my biggest advice for you. Okay. Here's my biggest advice for you. There's three parts of this whole thing. Okay. Advice number 1. Go and get a good microphone. Okay. Get a good microphone. That's step number 1, because 80% of your audience is going to hear your voice, and if it sounds bad, they're going to leave. Okay. So invest in a good microphone. I use the Elgato Wave 3. Really good. Okay. Really, really good. It has built-in VSTs. You can modify your voice. It sounds great. You'll love it, and your audience will love it. Number 2, if you're going to get a camera, invest into a cheap DSLR. I recommend using something like a Sony a6000. Okay. I got mine for $300 with a lens, with everything in it. And I literally went on Amazon. I bought the battery pack for it that allows you to plug it into the wall. Okay. But it also allows you to have nice focus. See, look at my hand. Nice focus, right? Nice clear images. Okay. So if you're looking at a camera, that's what I would recommend. Okay. And then number 3, grab a cam link of sorts. Find one secondhand. Doesn't have to be fancy. Grab a cam link, and then hook your camera into that. Okay. But that's the order of operations if you're looking to do some upgrades. Okay. Microphone first, then camera, then cam link. Okay. Cheap. Yeah, I say cheap because honestly, if you get like a Logitech C922X right now, it's gonna cost you like $120, and you're not gonna use it for long. You're not gonna like the footage. You're not gonna edit the footage. It's gonna suck. Okay. What camera was it again? I use a Sony A6000. Okay, you can find them secondhand, dirt cheap nowadays. Dirt cheap nowadays. But the thing is, it sucks for when it's moving. It sucks for taking photos because it's so slow, and it sucks for battery life because that thing is old and drainy and it's horrible. But what it's really good at is being a great stationary camera. Okay? Stationary camera. Fantastic. What are those? Those are some fancy ass pants? Yeah, but do they have pockets? Excuse me. Wait. They don't. They don't have pockets. It's okay. You know what it is? They have the kangaroo pouch. The pocket is right here. This right here, I call it the kangaroo pouch. Those are the pockets, baby. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Pockets for days. Here, let me show you. Let's just say I have a little box here. Yeah, baby. See that? Yeah, baby. You don't even know. You don't even know. I can carry those things for days. Never mind, get a good microphone. Yeah, get a good microphone. That's 100% like the best advice I can give you. But then once you're ready to get a camera, that's the camera I'd go for. That's the setup I'd go for. It would be so funny if you given that advice with a shitty microphone. Yeah. I don't have money for a stream once a month. If that's the case, if you're on like a hyper budget, I would invest in learning VSTs, and I would probably invest in getting like a mixer of sorts for audio that you can probably buy online for like $20, and then mix in VSTs to help you sound better. Thanks for the initiative. I had the idea to start streaming. Do it, Mr. Sad. Great advertisement for the camera right there. Sony would be happy. Yeah, Sony would be very happy with me, especially with my Sony ZV-1, my personal vlogging camera. This thing has seen the ringer. Sony, please subscribe. Please sponsor me. The third leg. A6000 is not cheap. It's only $700 on Amazon, and that's renewed. Yeah, I would even go like further. Go check out like Marketplace, if you will. Yeah, you can find it. You can find a really good cheap one. I wouldn't do Amazon, but find a really good cheap one somewhere. Oh, of course, no hard feelings. Love to have a good, respectful discussion. Yeah, that's the thing, you know. Like, oh, by the way, Lai, welcome to the community. If you'd like to join in on all the great community things, feel free to join a Discord. That's where we all hang out. Dun dun dun. Hey, Robert, how's it going? Hey, Linglin. What, those
Hello.
pants?
Welcome,
Hey, my
Chaos
pants.
crew member, Robert G.
What about the EOS Rebel T7? You know, honestly, there are just a couple things about cameras you need to know. Okay. One, does it have a clean HDMI? Okay, what I mean by clean HDMI is that does it output an HDMI signal with none of the bars, none of the like the corner icons, none of those other things? Does it have a clean HDMI? And number two, it doesn't really need to be 4K. Okay, everyone's filming in 4K right now. It doesn't really need to be 4K. All you got to do is get a camera that shoots in 1080p, preferably for I wouldn't even say 60, 30 frames per second, 30 FPS, because you're streaming with it. That's the best thing. If you want to get a 60 FPS, I would recommend getting that. But like for me, for example, I use my camera setup here, but this camera here never leaves my system. Always stationary. I don't film with it. I only stream with it. This is the one I stream with, or this is the one I film with. Okay, this one shoots 4K. 4K. I think it even goes up to like, I forgot already, but yeah. As long as it has a clean HDMI signal, you're good. I'm going to probably break my laptop. Not the laptop. I got an old DSLR I could probably pull out. Yeah, you know that's the cool thing. It's just like make do with it. But I wouldn't recommend investing into like if any sort of content creation. I wouldn't recommend investing into like a webcam. Yeah, that's just my thing. Yeah, because the webcam will be limited, and when you eventually will grow out of it, because you will grow out of it, you'll want a better setup. It would be improvement over on my awful webcam regardless. Yeah, it would be. As long as it's got a clean HDMI signal, you're good. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's always great to improve yourself. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, what I was talking about earlier today, guys. Hold on, let me show you guys my hair. Should I cut my hair? Okay, I need an honest opinion, guys. Yeah, hair. Okay, it's getting long. Should I just yoink off like? I don't think you should cut it, but it's just so long. Science. Wait. Matt, you want to see a science mohawk? Polyester at best. Oh, these pants are made out of pure leprechaun juice and sweat. You know like those sauna pants? It is capable of a clean HDMI output. Yeah, as long as it's got a clean HDMI output, you're set. Just grab a cam link and you're good. Okay. Hold on. The question was science mohawk. A science mohawk. I would say you look great long hair, but it doesn't matter the most. Okay. Science mohawk. What does it mean? Science mohawk. I've been inspired. Farm bunny, look away. Bunny K. Close your eyes. Go to sleep. A science mohawk. Requires patience. Dedication. Fortitude. It requires a man willing to expand his horizon. Ugh. I don't like my face doing a couple of streams without me in the frame. You actually use a camera. If you're not using a camera, if you're just using like if you're using a what's it called, a VTuber model, I would highly recommend just using your phone. Just use your phone. If it's science smoke happens, I'm gonna yell at all. Okay, yeah, you know what, Matt, get ready. Get ready to live my life. I'm about to show you a science mohawk. Stuff got real. Sorry, Mr. Sad. Let me pull up my pants again. Hold on. All right. Hold on. I need the hair gel. All right, so it's a Friday. I can stream with my Galaxy or my stream with something good. All right, I've got hair wax, maximum hold, hair fixing. What is this? Banger. Oh, medium hold. No. All right, with those pants aside. All right, team. Hold my keyboard and watch this. Yeah, hold my hand. Okay. Now, some of you are new to my channel. Some of you are new here. On Fridays, I like to just do whatever the heck I want because I'm not planning anything. But sometimes things get a little weird here. Sometimes things don't go always as planned. Oh. I feel the glue holding up. Wait a minute. It's me, Syndrome. It's me, Syndrome. All right. Cam link. Ugh. Would a cam link be 100% needed if I have a capture card? If you have a capture card, that works just fine. A cam link is just a capture card, essentially. Step number 1. Volume. Kenny, are you using a ring light or strictly natural lighting? I'm using both. Here we go. Not the PVA glue? What do you mean? I'm using Air Wax Maximum Hold. Yeah, breathing when I die, Matt, you'll have the mods to deal with. How the heck do we get to the tomahawk? Come on. Welcome to Fridays. No, the hairspray recommendation? Well, too late. You made sure there's no open flames, right? Well, if there's a huge fireball, you'll know. Alright. There we go. Moment of truth. I'm a Hershey's Kiss! Oh, yeah. It's my villain arc. It's my villain arc, baby. When they ask you why you did this, tell them this. It's not why I did it that's important. It's how. I don't like the pants. Oh, put pants down, pants down. There we go. Now everyone can just yell at Matt. Oh, it's it's a little floppy at the top. It's a little floppy dude. Oh god, maybe I just cut him off. Troll 3? It's oh my god. It's Jimmy Neutron. Goddard, where are you? What is that guy? What is this little doohickey up there? See you later, MMK. Thanks for joining me. You need to fold the hair into 3 and you're Mr. 3 from One Piece. Guys, I'm a well-respected individual, okay? I can only do so much. Oh no. Oh no, gravity is winning slowly. Meme worthy? Oh god, there's... Oh god. Oh god. Well, thanks for joining me on today's stream, guys. Light the end of the hair on fire. You want me to be a candle boy? Candle man? There we go. Well, at least no one will see this. Right? At least, yeah. Not the James Webb Telescope. Oh no. Gravity's winning. Gravity's winning. Okay, well. Do not light your hair on fire. Why? I guess the hairspray is oh yeah, the hairspray is flammable. Okay, well. We'll just Put this into a man bun like this. Scientific unicorn. Matt, do you want more trouble? There we go. We'll do a man bun today. Today's been crazy enough as it is, guys. Today's been a wacky day. It's okay. It's fine. The science unicorn with the pants pulled up all the way? No. No. You had your chance, okay? You guys had your chance. My hair. What should I do with my hair? Blue Moon, what did I miss?
Hello.
Oh, you didn't miss
Welcome,
much, Blue Moon.
Chaos crew member, Blue Moon.
Yeah, you didn't really miss much. You know. Yeah. You didn't really miss much. Just these pants! I said if you get annoyed by it more and dislike it, you should chop it off. Oh yeah. I think I'm like 1 centimeter away from just chopping it off. You know? It was so satisfying earlier. Like it was so satisfying earlier just to chop this off. I feel like I could do more. You know, I feel like I could do more. I feel like I could just like all the way around, you know? Maybe instead of like this long, maybe I should like cut it like this long. Oh damn, yeah. That will not look good. Hey, you know what? At one point in my life, I did have hair that long, okay? So you're telling me at that point in my life, I did not look good. Do you want it long enough to tie it back? Can I be totally honest with you? I think tying it back is what's causing these headaches. I don't know if that's a thing. Like, does tying back your hair a lot cause headaches? Because if that's the case, then that might be it. Because I tie back my hair all the time because I have to work. I have to code. I have to build stuff. It gets in the way. Like I literally put a roof rack on my car the other day and I tied it into my hair. I know. I was using like this to cable management. This like, you know, these, what do they call them? Like the cable management things. And my hair got tangled in this. It's crazy. It definitely is. Oh, it's too tight. They're called tension headaches. Oh, see, that makes a lot of sense. You sure it isn't bad hydration? I don't see you drinking during a stream, so I must infer from data. Yeah, Matt, you know what? That's true. Oh, wait. Oh, it's empty. I'm fine. We'll come back to that. If you tie it back loosely, you get less headaches. Oh. I've got headbands that cause migraines every time I put them on. I think it's contributing to a different issue. Okay. Okay, I tie my hair up all the time and don't get headaches. How tightly are you doing it? Like this tight? That's about how tight I tie it up. Loosen it up a bit. Oh, it's all hair gelled. Oh, well. I put a cornucopia of hair gel in there, so it's not unloosening. It's not unloosening anymore. It is the way it is. Okay. The Apple alopecia if you tie too tight for too long too often. Interesting. It can cause hair loss. JoJo's. Oh, really? Hair loss. Okay. Definitely don't want to. Okay. How late do you work on your PC? Some days, like 2 or 3. Most days, at least midnight. Yeah, most days. Yeah, most days at least midnight. When was the last time you had your eyes checked? I have my eyes checked every January, like January 8th. Dun, 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 dun. Install Flux. What's that? Yeah, I get my eyes checked every year. I also do a full body workup on my birthday. I know it sounds kind of weird, but hear me out. Like, I do a full body workup on my birthday. I do like the blood tests. I check for things like A1Cs, for sugar levels. I check on things like cholesterol. I check for things like even like sexual health. I check up on things too on my birthday. It tints your PC at night, depending on its eye strain. Oh, I know. I like the night mode thing. I know what you're talking about. I actually don't do that. I don't like it that much. It reduces productivity only because at late at night I need there to be true colors, because I'm editing. It always baffles me because full body checkups are for no actual reason, like no thing. Yeah, you can a full body workup. Pretty cool. Try googling men's haircuts, find a style you like, then bring those to a professional. Okay, well here's the question, Barn Bunny. Should I go Korean hairstyle? Should I go like Zac Efron? The Fonz? What are you thinking here? You can override it. Yeah, but this is it's another thing that I had to do. Yeah. You need to go for a Kenny. You need it at least a little bit longer on top. Okay. Limp at the top. Which personality are we currently speaking with? Which personality? What do you mean, which personality? Maybe do editing in the AM instead. You know what I've learned about myself? I'm very much a night owl. During the days, my days are just packed with like meetings and talks and emails and like just going around like conversing with people, that I actually find it really hard to do any sort of work during the day. Because it just feels like everyone needs a little bit of something, right? So I actually find it way easier to work at night because people are sleeping, everyone's done with the day, and it's just me and my thoughts. That's why. In the morning, it's always like bombardments of things. It's like, Kenny, you forgot this. You gotta do this. So I just say, you know what? Do it in the evening. First, I think a Korean or Asian hairstylist can help you best because they are specialized in Asian hair. Yeah. Asian hair, huh? I mean, I definitely have the length for it, so I got enough length for days. Let me just spin this a little bit less light on my face. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god, this hair is crunchy now because of all the hairspray. I'll take a shower afterwards. You know, I'll look into it. Does it disable when using a program option? Oh, okay. Well, at least you can automate it. I'll look into it. Flux. Needs a specialist dealing with it because it grows different. Ah, I see. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll look into it. I'll look into a different hairstyle. I think it's time for a change. I think it's time to do something different. I've had long hair for so long now. I feel like it's just like it's time. It's time to just cut it off. Would I look good with short hair though? I guess you guys have never seen me with short hair, have you? Maybe I'll look good with short hair. Questions. Listen to them for hair treatment options too. Okay, the one thing I miss about short hair is that I didn't really need to take care of my hair all that often with short hair. You know? It's almost like you could have an art team come up with Photoshop options. Matt, get on it. Throw me some Photoshop options. Help me with some style options. I could go for like the Korean boy band pose, or the high and mighty. I guess those are poses, not really haircuts. Sorry, that didn't help you at all. Ever want to bleach and color your hair? Need an actual Asian hair specialist? Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'd ever color my hair. Maybe someday in the future, but not now. Ask them to teach you how to style your haircut you get too. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to, I guess in a way, I don't want a style that's like too difficult to maintain. Only because I'm lazy. Like I wake up and I want to get to work. I don't want to wake up and then spend like an hour getting ready and then go to work. Because that's an hour I lost, right? Take your headset off and look at the camera for a good photo. Okay. How's that? Thank you. Styling hair is so important. Yeah. Now 45 degrees and then 90 degrees. Like a mugshot? Okay, fine. Let me give you some mugshots. There we go. Use the caveman touch for your hair. Great. Yeah, great. Perfect. Go bald is the easiest to maintain. I hear you. Do you have to like, I know this is going to sound funny because I don't really know, but do you have to like polish your head if you're bald? Is that a thing? Because I feel like if I was bald, I'd polish my head. Is that a thing? Face shape matters. Oh yeah, I guess you need to get a haircut for the face shape. It's okay. Matt's on it now. Give me some hair designs. Yeah, I don't know why, but like I just been having tons of headaches lately. And I don't know what it is. It's actually been causing me a lot of like problems with focusing, getting things done. And even like just like programming, because my eyes, it feels like my eyes contribute to it too. So I don't know, I probably need to go to the doctor and get that checked out. Because yeah, it's been hard some nights when I've been trying to work, like it's been hard to just focus because it's just like this like pressure headache on my head. God, I really hope I don't have like a tumor or something. That'd be dark. You need to know, yeah, like a bowling ball polisher. Like a little wait. Little wait a minute. I didn't know I could make that sound. I sound like a horn. sound like a horn. That horn sound is. Thank you. Wow, I have a new skill. Where are the headaches in your head? They're always in the back of the head, right here. And I always have to close one eye because it palpitates on top of the eyes like this. How's it going, Lethal Yam? That's the ADHD speaker right there. Yeah, that's my specialty apparently. Yeah, tension headache. Uh-oh. That shouldn't be due to hair tension. Tension headache. Oh, well, learn something new then. Learn something new. Didn't even know. How do we fix a tension headache? Do I have to relieve tension? Try going Merher. Not the sexual, not the body pillow. How often do you wear your headphones? All the time. I guess that's another contributing factor. I guess that's another thing too. No, that's the Lethal Company horn. Oh my god! I'm a ventriloquist. Cool. Those are the exact opposites I get when I get long hair. The spots above and behind the eyes, then further back. Yeah, it's like around like the eye, like this pocket, like this. That's what it feels like. See, if you could loosen the band on the headband so it isn't pulling too much pressure on your head too. Okay. Nothing against Logitech, because I have all the Logitech products. By the way, guys, before I show you my headset, so as some of you may know, I got a new keyboard recently. Yeah, so I took out my old keyboard. Oops, sorry. Oh, sorry. I took out my old keyboard, and I was gonna give my keyboard to my brother. That was my goal, and I got a new keyboard from Logitech. Now, I don't know if my brother saw my stream or not, but what had happened was he messaged me the next day, and he's like, "Oh, Kenny, I'm looking for an RGB keyboard for me to have at work, something that makes me happy and has a lot of colors on it." I was like, "Wow, what a coincidence! I just got one." But my brother isn't really like a keyboard nerd, right? He doesn't know like keycaps and like stroke pressure, and like if he wants mechanical, if he wants just like tactile, if he wants something clicky. He doesn't know all those things, right? He's just like a non super keyboard nerd. So I told him, I was like, "Oh, why don't you just borrow my keyboard for a bit?" So I gave my brother my keyboard, and he's like, "Oh my god, I love the new keyboard so much." Matt, it's the same one you have. He's like, "I love this keyboard so much." I was like, "Oh, you can just keep it." So I had to pull my old keyboard out of storage, and I ended up my old keyboard is here, and it's missing a few more keys because they fell off. The keycaps ended up, because I squeezed it behind my couch. So they're probably back there somewhere. I haven't had the time to like go find them, but Yeah. I need to get another keyboard because my brother has my new one now. Yeah, welcome in, Lethal Yard. Did you see the keyboard suggestions? Yeah, I think it's like it's I want to find a good keyboard. I'm wondering if I want one that's like modular or if I want one that's like basic or I don't know. But I will say this though. I will say those Logitech products are great. And but the only thing is when I switched to the new keyboard, I did notice that I typed a little slower. And it might just be because I need to like get used to a new keyboard. But man, when I came back to this bad boy, ooh, solid, man, solid speed. I love the Ducky 1.3. Maybe I kind of want maybe a Ducky. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a keyboard build. But anyways, like I was saying about Logitech, I love Logitech. By the way, they also they make great products. But your headset's Logitech. Can we just talk about why you decided to go with this like band? It doesn't really work that well. Because if I take off the band, the headset just falls and it doesn't sit on my ears anymore. But it like the metal sits on my head now, right? But this thing is the tensioner. This thing is the tensioner that pulls the headset together. So when I have the headset on, when I put the headset on, and maybe Logitech will fix this in the future, but it's just like there's no other settings, you know? And it like over time it stretches. But yeah, that's what tensions the headset in, that band right there. These are the G733. Takes a little bit of time. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time. Dun 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 dun. But yeah, I have all Logitech products, so maybe I'll reach out and see what they can do. Maybe I'll just reach out and see what they can. You can buy that strap in different colors. Probably did that so people could buy more. Oh, I see. I see.
Hello.
Hey, Renee.
Welcome, Chaos Crew member, Renee 4440.
How's it going, Renee? Welcome to the stream. Mechanical keyboards make me feel faster. The clickety clacks make me feel like a speedster. Yeah, I'm like. Yeah, maybe. You know what? Here's the thing, Advanced Tech. If you can find me a keyboard where I have to build it, that would be cool. Because I really like the. You sent me keycaps that were like the Japanese themed. Ooh, those are really fancy. The rubber and elastics break down in time. Yeah. The one I shared is a bare bone kit. So you have to buy it and then build it. Is that correct? That kind of sounds fun. That sounds fun, actually. I like building things. Okay, you know what? I'll look into it. Too much screen time? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie with you guys and say, like, I have the healthiest relationship with my computer. Because I don't. It is what it is. Yeah. And even at this like crazy pace, it's still so difficult to get things done. Dun dun dun. You have to put the switches and the keycaps. Oh, satisfying. Got me a solid $100 90 typist, and I love it to death. It's a solid one. Goes clickety clack and has lights behind the keys. Clickety clacks. Nice. The birthday gift. Oh, I need myself a birthday gift. Maker's Monday. Building a keyboard. When I started dating Barn Bunny. Hold on, Matt. Matt. Let me read to you guys what Matt just said. When Matt first started dating Bart Bunny. I told her she was the side piece and the PC was the main relationship. Matt, you have a death wish. Matt, you have a death wish. Matt, you have a death wish. Well, I guess he's married now, so he must have died and went to heaven and came back. Logitech has chats for your headset for $10. Oh, I can just buy a new strap. Okay, I'll buy a new strap. MK Knight Typist. Excuse me. Ooh, Lai, send it to me in Discord. I'd love to see that one. MK Knight Typist. MK Knight. Sex. Wait. I'm so sorry. What was it called again? MK Knight typing. What is it called again? Shoot. Hold on. Typist. Michael Knight, the Typist. A book on Audible. MK Knight Typist keyboard. Ooh, that's a nice keyboard. It kind of looks like mine. That's nice. It's true, he's not making that up. It's true? Okay. That's the one-liner, eh? That's the... Yeah, let me guess. You guys are on your first, your first date. You're walking down the street. Nice blue skies and hard sidewalks, and Matt just turns and he's like, I just want to let you know that you're the side piece. And then you look behind him and he's got like a little red wagon with his PC on it. That's the main piece back there. Is that what you're telling me what happened on your first date? Damn! My man! Get unknown lettering keycaps as another gift for me. Ooh, the Pokemon Unknown. That's cool. That's a cool idea. I thought about it, guys. What if I just keep my keyboard and just get new keycaps? I guess that's another option, right? Instead of buying a new keyboard, like this thing's seen some days. I could probably fit the entire thing in my pocket. It's pocketable. I'm assuming that I missed it, but how did Dyson Repair go? It works. It works like a charm. Ooh. I love it. I use this thing all the time, by the way, nowadays. She sucks. Oh, yeah. Oh, guys. She doesn't just suck. Think about what you're going to say, Kenny. She doesn't just suck. She sucks and holds. Mr. Sad, don't leave, please. Sorry, Mr. Sad. I'm sorry. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know what to say. Sorry. Yeah, she sucks and doesn't let go. But yeah, it works great though, guys. I know, free, right? Where it's free. It's free. It was amazing. Amazing. Kinetic Labs, they have a custom keyboards. Ooh. Kinetic Labs. Custom. Ooh. Ooh. Do they have it in full size? That'd be nice if it had full size. That thing deep and hard about what you said. Yeah, I was thinking really hard about that one. Do you know how many young men have tragic vacuum-related injuries every year? It's such a strange occurrence. Lai, tell me about these tragic vacuum-related injuries. Have you ever heard of degloving? I've never heard of degloving. What is that? They look like they're sold. Really? Oh, that'd be cool if I got a full-size one. Maybe we should do a keyboard build. That'd be cool. Oh my god, there's one with corn. Oh, I love corn. I love corn. Oh, wow. Oh god, degloving. Do not look it up. Oh, okay. I Damn you, Curiosity. I did warn you. To be fair, he could have listened. I could have. But I thought we were still talking about keyboards. I thought you were like, these are the best keys in the market. That if you looked at it, you would never buy them. You would never go back to a normal keyboard ever again. That was not the case. It was not keyboard related at all. It was not even close. We're not even the same. We're not even the same planet. Okay. What a horrible day to have eyes. Yeah. So where are my headaches? Bring the headaches back, please. We're talking about tragic vacuum cleaner injuries of young men. Oh! Because of that! Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I just realized what was happening here. And the actual realization just hit. Yep, there it is. There it is. Can you feel it? Yeah, it's like climbing to the top of a building and like, you know, like, guys, fellas, you know the feeling when your balls just like do this? And they like go into your body? That's the feeling. Yeah, I'm done with the internet. I'm sorry. The world is not a fun place. Yeah, Dyson. Yeah, that's why they call it Die Son. Because you gonna die, son. Please, Dyson. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean that joke. Please sponsor me. If you see this video, please. Desperate. I get the balls feel when I'm on the roller coaster. Yeah, the balls feel. The balls feel. To be fair, you'll live and heal fairly well. That's not the point. I didn't ask about the healing process and the longevity of it. I asked about the the here and the now part of it. Oh. Oh god, my spirit. Anyways, guys, you know what? Yeah. Give me some suggestions. Should we build a new keyboard? Should we just re-keycap my current keyboard? If so, can we find keycaps for this thing? Like, it's a G610. G610 for my keyboard. Can we find keyboard keycaps? Oh my god, it'd be so cool if we had like Japanese inspired keycaps. Oh, that'd be so cool. Guaranteed there are keycaps for it. If we can find some cool keycaps, I would love to do a keycap day. Change up my keycaps, rebuild the keyboard. Yeah, a little spit in there, a little shine. Oh, this thing is gonna be typing faster than ever. Lubrication. 3D print the keycaps. I tried. If we recap, you need to know the switches. I'm impressed you haven't tried jerry-rigging something. Matt, you see this thing right here? You see that my number 1 key is missing? Right? All I do is I take the pause button and I move it to the number 1 switch. That way, I don't have to pause. Ever. Now it's just, you know, I don't even, who looks at their keyboard? Okay, who even looks at their keyboard when they type? I just type. You know. And look at this. Look at this. F1. Nobody ever uses page up. We only go page down, baby. Bam. Yeah, see that right there? F4, we just take out the home button because I'm already home. And I put it right there. Bam! Oh, shoot. Well, we take the end button because we never want things to end. And we put it into F4. And yeah, see? And then we take the insert button because we don't insert anything into anything on this channel. And we put it in the, that's right, kids, in the F7 slot. Yes, of course. Oh, and what's that? Up arrow? Where does the up arrow go? That's right, kids. In the break slot. Because the only break you get is when you go up to heaven. Okay? And where do we put the down arrow? That's right, kids. We put the down arrow in the insert slot. Because to insert, you have to go down. And if you want to go right, where does the right button go? Oh, that goes, well, you have to flip it first. So you have to flip it from right to up. And you put that in the home button. Because you want to go back up to heaven. Your home. Okay, let's end stream before things get dark here. let's end things before things get dark here. But yeah, that's how we correct that problem right there. Or as my friends used to call it, that's tactical. Tactical. Okay. All right, everybody. It's time to end stream. It's time to go. That's right, guys. We hit the up arrow button to go back home. I think my keyboard is a mess. gone. All right, guys, that is gonna be it for today's stream. Guys, I'm sorry. You know what? Some days I have these wacky days. Some days I'm just a little crazy. Who isn't? But thank you guys so much for joining me today. It's my nap time. Yeah. I'm gonna go lay down. I'll tell you. Let me show you what Barn Bunny does to help me go to nap. Yeah, I sit down in my chair and then Barn Bunny just comes by like this. Right there. That's the nap. I want a nap too. Yeah, me too. All right, everybody. I'm done for today. All right, guys. That's why Kenny doesn't have insomnia. That's me, not Barn Bunny. That's true. No. Storm's the one doing the headlock, and Barn Bunny's the one just like this. Sleep now. Sleep now. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today's stream. I hope you guys had a lovely day. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I know today was a bit of a weird day, but you know what? We'll get back in the swing of things. If you guys have a great keyboard suggestion, please send it to me in the Discord. Link in the chat there if you would like to join the chat and join the Discord. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I hope you guys had an awesome day. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. We will be back on Monday for Makers Monday, where we try to do something new, and maybe we'll have a new keyboard by then. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today's stream, guys. I hope you guys had a lovely day. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, and I will see you nerds next time. Where's the Discord? The Discord there's a link in the YouTube chat. Yeah, link in the YouTube chat, or you just press